You good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm ready. Yo! Welcome to Beers and Bars.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and, of course, great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child back for another episode, man. We appreciate everybody out there rocking with us. Yeah, man. We haven't had an episode in a minute, but we've been doing some other things.
Yeah.
Other things have been going on. If you are checking us out right now, make sure you go and check out the homie Jarrell podcast on YouTube, channel 914. We recently on that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good. Pretty popping. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited to see it right now, man. We had a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, man. I had a good time as well, man. It'd be good to get that joint on a replay. But yeah, man, Beer and Rap Show, y'all know what time it is, man. We're gonna be talking about some things within the hip hop culture. Obviously, we're gonna be having a good beer while we doing that. Come on, let's just go ahead and run through some topics, man. What we talking about today?
Today we gonna be talking about Lil Baby's new album, It's Only Me, that just dropped recently. We'll be talking about Halloween Kills, the latest in the Halloween series, the last of the trilogy. We'll be talking about our favorite Halloween movies. It's spooky season right now. Before we even get into those topics, we are going to talk about a few current events in the raposphere. As well as, but even before we do that, what are we drinking?
I'll go ahead and kick it off, man. I'm going big beer tonight, man. Big shout out to Rev Brewing. Recently they released what did they release? They released 3 joints. They released
Deepwood series, right?
Well, yeah, just another, they brought pretty much right now. I think this was a couple weeks back. They released Deth's Tar. What else is on here? I'm wilding. Let me see. Is that Supermassive? No, that's not Supermassive. I'm trying to look on IG right now. Def Back Currents. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And it's another one. Is that Thundertaker?
Yes.
The homie with the...
Yeah. I'm just going, yeah. I'm just going off of what you gave me the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and go big tonight, man. I'm excited to talk. I'm excited to go over some stuff, man. So because we haven't done this in a minute, so I'm going big with Deth's Tar tonight, man. This is a let's see. This is a stout aged in bourbon barrels. This joint is coming in at 14.8%. So a prolonged repose in bourbon. I'm probably saying that wrong. Repose. I don't know. R-E.
You got to study, man. Your sister on test is
no.
Man.
That has nothing. No, I'm just a word. I want to say repose, but I don't know. It's R-E-P-O-S-E. I never use that word. Is that repose? Is that repose? I have no idea.
Does it have an accent over the E?
It doesn't. And this is Hooked on Phonics with OT the Golden Child and Kamal Kiddo. And bourbon soaked American oak barrels adorns a dark chocolate profile with notes of toasted coconut and vanilla, a rich, supple, I know what that word is, supple texture, belies. Look at Rev. All this rich vocabulary. Belies. Nobody uses that. Belies the unholy power of our imperial oatmeal stout. So,
hey, man, if it's not repose, I like that word, man. You did that.
Yeah, man. We going big tonight, man. Y'all see what's happening.
Word up. That's what you got, man. 14.8, you said, right?
Yeah, 14.8, man.
You going crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you again to Red Brewing, man. Shout out John and the team over there at Revolution. And congratulations. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yes.
No, it's just I mean, I've had if you rock with us, you know that we, are heavy into the Deepwood joints,
Yes.
I mean, it's just a bomb ass bourbon barrel aged joint, right? You know what I'm saying? You getting the up front, you can smell the bourbon. You can smell the barrels happening, right? Let me get a little taste of it. Definitely can get the sweet vanilla notes, man. It's not super boozy, but
Yeah.
you know this is a big beer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You definitely can taste that bourbon within it and whatnot. So I'm rocking with it. It's one of my favorites, man. Death's Tar Cafe Deth is another one that I really, really love.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna check that Deth by Curance out. I don't know if I've had that one, but
I
yeah.
definitely haven't had that one. I almost feel like I don't know historically if they've done it before, but I know since we've been doing a show, I don't think I've had Death by Curance
Well, we have
before.
Death by Plums before,
Yeah.
and some other ones. So yeah.
Yeah. For sure, man. I'm having, I think you might have had this on the show before, but the Garrett's, this is the caramel crisp. The caramel crisp, which is the Revolution Brewing Garrett's popcorn shops collaboration.
Yeah.
This is a, if you're from Chicago, and if you're not from Chicago, you should be aware that Garrett's popcorn is a classic, famous popcorn throughout the city, especially their caramel popcorn. This is a creme brulee like sweetness, lightly salted finish. Let's check this situation out. This is a caramel popcorn ale. Never had anything like this before. I've been waiting to get this joint. I really wanted to
Oh,
try this joint. This is my first time trying it on the show right now, man.
so this is a live reaction. Okay.
This is very live right now. Look at that caramel look already. You know what I'm saying? Caramel popcorn ale. Have you even ever heard of that? A popcorn ale. Already, even on the nose, I could definitely smell it smell like the popcorn.
And what's crazy about it? I mean, it's essentially like a brown ale. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But to be first of all, okay, just a little bit from the beer. You know, the ultimate Chicago pairing made with more than
There we go.
450 pounds of Garrett popcorn. So they actually brewed this joint with Garrett with that particular brand or with that particular the caramel joint was brewed in the beer. Brown sugar, rye malt, lactose, and kosher salt contribute to the creme brulee sweetness and lightly salted finish. And what's crazy is that it's at 7%, so it's not like a
7%.
It's pretty official on the ABV.
Oh, definitely,
So
definitely,
yeah, man.
definitely, man. It's a. I feel fancy a little bit, man. I feel a little fancy, man.
And what I really like about that beer the most is that when you hear caramel crisp caramel popcorn ale, you thinking like a beer that's a one of those adjunct beers where, oh my god, it's going to be overly sweet. Oh my god, I'm
It's
going to
not.
get. It's not like you're drinking
It's not.
popcorn, people. It's
Yeah.
just a slight sweetness up front from the popcorn with that creme brulee finish that they
For
or
sure. It's not it's no hops. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, crazy hoppy. It's
yeah,
it's a brown ale, like you said. It's probably part of that type of family.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah. So what's been going on in the rapid sphere, man? What's been going on? It's a lot going on.
Yeah, so let me hit you with some little topics, man. By the time this episode drop, you guys probably would know that Jeezy is about to drop an album. Actually, I don't know if it's an album or mixtape because it is with DJ Drama and it's called Snowfall. So come on, you ready for that?
I'm ready, actually. I'm actually looking forward to it a little bit. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I
I'm ready
mean,
for it.
Jeezy is somebody I forever check for. Like he has
Yeah.
that. I think his last project. I don't know if it was the Recession 2 or what number that was, but it's a couple songs on there that I liked. It dropped like
Yeah.
the day after the Gucci versus battle. Basically, it was like the
Oh
next
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Pandemic times. You know what I'm saying? So
True. Yeah, I was checking for it. I checked for it. Jeezy is one of those artists that if somebody tells me it's popping, then I'm gonna go check for it. You know what I'm saying? Like there were a couple of albums after the the Recession is definitely one of my favorite, and Trap or Die.
right.
Like you know what I'm saying, like his first album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But after the Recession, a couple of those albums, it was kind of hit or miss for me. You know what I'm saying? But this one, since there's so few and far in between, when he drops, I'm excited to hear it. And I think he really did a good job on that verses too, actually.
Yeah.
I was kind of asleep. I was rooting for Gucci, and he was actually I think Jeezy was actually the better person to win that joint.
Oh yeah, I mean, and from the standpoint of what verses is, the hits by hits,
Yeah.
it was so funny how Gucci fans was still trying to give him the win with these. It was
No.
like yo, he only had to play one song. When he dropped the diss song, the battle was over. It's like, all right, that's a dumb opinion. Okay, cool, perfect. Let's chalk it up to that. Moving on, man. Somebody's album that we actually checked for, the first album that they put out, Armani Caesar. You know what I'm saying?
Woo, Armani Caesar. I'm a fan.
Yeah, she's actually dropping. What is this? She is dropping. The Liz 2.
The Liz too.
Yeah,
I like the Liz. From what was that 2021 or was that 2020?
2021, I believe. It was one of those years.
I know during the pandemic, Griselda artists, female artists. I'm a fan, man. I liked her last project, and I like that Griselda has a female artist that actually is good. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I don't know when like Keisha Plum's album might be coming. You know what I'm saying? But
I can't do it. Spooky season, seriously. Her poems, frighten me, dog.
facts. When I cut off his tongue and like,
Bro,
dang,
what? All right.
this spoken word, man. But
Yeah. And obviously, my favorite rapper of all time will be dropping a album on the 10th or 11th. I don't know
the
what
11,
Friday.
11.
11/11. Nas, King's Disease 3, man.
Let's go, man. I've been listening to King's Disease 1 and 2 the last couple days, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because. Like, you know what, man? And I'm listening. And I'm like, you know what? These aren't so bad. You know what I'm saying? I do think that he has found somebody in Hit Boy that is able to, like, they work well together. You know what I'm saying? I do like what they do together. I do prefer to hear Nas on harder beats. They just sound more commercialized, everyday
So you didn't like Magic then? Because
radio singles.
so you didn't
What
like
I'm saying?
Magic?
I haven't. I'm gonna get back to. I like Magic too. I like Magic.
Magic is quintessential, hard hitting. Boom, 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 boom. They went back on that joint.
Look. I live the King Disease 2. Magic is next. After this show, I'm gonna be going to Magic.
Magic, I still stand on it. I don't know why I put it last year, but it's a top 3 album for me last year. And hot take, man. I think that what Hit Boy is doing, man, is look. Here's a hot take on Hit Boy, and then we be done. We are from the era of producers that have a sound, right?
Yeah.
But I think that sound also came from the fact that people was chasing the sounds that everybody wanted from the radio standpoint. So like everybody wanted a Neptune sound, everybody wanted a Just Blaze sound at the point, everybody wanted a Ye sound and whatnot, which is cool. I think that it's dope when producers have a sound. But what I like about what Hit Boy does and what he's been doing the past 3 years is that he creates sound specifically for the artist that he's working for and gives them a landscape. I don't think he really has a sound. Early on, he kind of did have a sound, but now his Benny sound does not sound like Nas sound. His Nas sound does not sound like his Big Sean sound, so on and so forth. King's Disease does not sound like Magic sonically. Those beats sound like Primo or somebody from New York. It's more New York. To your point, as far as how
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see what you want.
Wait till you throw Magic on.
I definitely agree with you as far as like Big Sean. Like the work he did with Big Sean doesn't sound like what he has done with other artists. You know what I'm saying? He did the Easy Beat, the Game joint.
That's what I'm saying.
Which doesn't sound like I for a long time I thought that was Ye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I agree with that. I agree with that. Actually, I agree with that.
All right, let's get into Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, man, it's only me.
Actually, one other point, man. So also, Big Lotto and Nicki Minaj is into it right now for something.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know? Oh, yeah. Good job that you don't know. That's very great.
I think that kind of vaguely sounds familiar.
Look, it don't even matter because I don't know what they beefing about, but it just further proves my point that female rappers cannot get along. What's the next topic? All right, let's do it. Come on. Hot take.
Hot take.
I really don't believe that, y'all, but I have made some points on the show about how I wish female rappers could exist within the culture more, and for whatever reason, they just seem to cannot. I
Yeah.
don't.
A lot of competition.
When Cardi came out, Nicki and Cardi had an issue. Now Big Lotto popping. Now Nicki and is the comment or not? Let's go to the next. Yeah,
Nicki.
let's go to the next one. All right.
It's only me, Lil Baby. Yeah, man. Lil Baby's album, It's Only Me, man. I definitely think he was silencing any haters. Possibly. I really think he's rapping on this album. I really think he's rapping really well on this album. I like Lil Baby's rapping. I think that he remind me of a Lil Wayne as far as like putting albums together. Just in the fact that he just get on tracks and rap on them, and then put the songs out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the beats kind of sound similar. It's kind of the same type of vibe for each beat, but the content that he's saying in these songs doesn't feel like your everyday rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like what I said for Simba, it felt real run of the mill. What it pulled me in from his story, Lil Baby is giving you his story and giving you knowledge also. He's giving you street knowledge from his perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's his lane, even with the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you his real thoughts. He's a positive guy. I rock with Lil Baby, man. Just on a regular base level, this guy is like a very positive guy, G. And I'm pulling that directly from his lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm checking for a lot on this project. I think the first half is stronger than the later half. I really like the opener Real Spill. I like that sample that they use. I like how they put that beat together. I like Pop Out with Nardo Wick. I like Hey. I like California Breeze. California Breeze I really like. I like Perfect Timing. I like Never Hating with Young Thug. I really like Forever with Friday.
Yeah.
I like his hook. I like Not Finished. I like a few songs after that, but I really feel like the first half is the stronger half.
Yeah.
Some of the songs later, I do like them, but they kind of get, because it all kind of sounds similar. It kind of get lost for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm checking for it though, man. He's definitely somebody to watch. He's growing. I like his point of view. His point of view is something, and the way he puts his words together, the way he's putting it together, you gotta respect the man. The man is doing his thing. He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. His perspective and his point of view is what makes what he does. I think his point of view is what makes people gravitate towards him. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take it even farther than that, man. I'm gonna say I don't think he's somebody to watch for. I think he is the best rapper of this generation. Absolutely, from his generation, and I'll map it out like this. First of all, Lil Baby didn't even start rapping until he rapped out of a necessity. So I watched the Prime documentary.
I did too.
he rapped out of a necessity to do something different and try to get out of the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He was always that guy within the hood that was doing his thing. Obviously, he was a street dude doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? His rapping was out of a necessity to get out of the streets. And he has done nothing but continue to get better since he dropped his first joints. So first joints came out like 2017, the Too Hard joint, you know what I'm saying? Then the 2018 joint, Street Gossip, is the one that got everybody talking.
Facts.
That's the one that had wrist on something in a minute. Oh, whatever that joint was, right?
Right.
Here's what I'm gonna say, man. In this generation right now, we have rappers who are more so focused on the melody and the flow and all of that kind of stuff more than they are the lyrics, right? How you saying what you saying and the melody, right, is what catches the listeners now. It's not necessarily about the lyricism and all that kind of stuff like it was for our generation. However, when it comes to Lil Baby, I think that he is very Drake-ish from the standpoint of how Drake is the one that I would credit with the melodic rapping. Like Drake really took melodic rapping to another level because he was a lyricist at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think lyricist, I'm not saying really content. I think lyricism is more so of what you're saying, but at the same time, also how you putting those bars together, like how clever you are, the punchlines and all that. There's nobody doing it like Lil Baby right now. He can rap. I don't want people to miss the fact that he does it in melody and he has a sing-songy voice. No, he can rap. And I think that from that standpoint, he is killing it for this generation. He's only 27 years old. So you see what I'm saying? He's only 20. He's only 27 years old, man. If you listen to a song, come on, I'll point out something you was talking about with Fife Dog with the whole A B C pattern, right? That's not finished. You know what I'm saying? Like not finished. He's going some to some to some to some to some to some to Scott. And then he come back every like 2 bars.
I gotta check for that now. Now not like I like that song, but
Yeah.
now I'm gonna check for that even more now.
But what I'm even a song like Not Finished, man, he has punches and he's slick and he has a good rap voice. He has a very, and that's another marker for true greats. Do you have a voice? Big, Wayne, Jay, Nas, a distinguished voice, man. I think he's on his way, man. I don't have to go over all the songs I like because I like a good amount of the songs that's on here. I am excited for this dude, man. When I first heard Street Gossip, I liked it and I was like, okay. And ever since then, it's just like, I mean,
he got a line on here that says, you can't do what I do. I invented it. And I'm like, ooh, I felt that. I felt that. Sure, there's other artists that, sing their rhymes and whatnot. But the way he puts it together and the way he does what he does,
it's not as clever. Yeah.
He did invent that. And I respect that.
Yeah.
I like that. I would almost be remiss. We would almost be remiss. It's part of the culture. I know you may not want to talk about it. I don't know. But Academics, DJ Academics, who is a popular guy on the internet. I don't want to call him a journalist. I wouldn't call him a journalist, but he does comment on things in the culture. He has just gone on not too long ago and said that, because Lil Baby mentioned him, or he says dissed him in a song. My bad, my dog is wilding right now.
It's all good.
But so Lil Baby dissed him in 2 songs, and he's gone on to say that he has no problem and will testify against him, and has gone on to say that he would tell the judge, those RICO charges, because of whatever Lil Baby has said on his album.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know why I just mentioned that, because you know what? Dude is corny to me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really that's very harmful. You don't know what you're doing. You're not a part of Lil Baby's culture. You don't know what you're saying. you don't understand the ramifications and the weight of what you're saying, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to take it easy. It's not cool to say that you're going to get somebody put in jail. And it's rap. If you were a solid dude, you'd ignore it. Is a rapper. Rappers are clever. They do slick lines. He going to sleep and not thinking about you. He not thinking about you, bro.
I'm gonna go on the limb and say this, man. Shout out my homie, my homie Chris Shields. He has a clothing line, and one of his shirts that I got, it said "Nerd at the Cool Table," "Nerd at the Cool Table," and I actually bought that shirt because I do kind of figure myself as, I'm a nerd, a bit weird, but at the same time I've always been me, so I've always had, cool friends and just people who rock with me and whatnot. So there are sometimes nerds at the quote unquote cool table. And then sometimes nerds just make it. You know what I'm saying? Some nerds just get popular for whatever reason. And I'm gonna leave that there, man. I don't wish no ill will towards academics.
I agree.
Some people he's good at what he does, but I don't think that sometimes he recognizes how wild or dangerous or unnecessary, or how he shouldn't do some of the things that he does, because I don't know anything about him, but I know what solid is. I know where I'm from, and I know what it is to be solid. And I don't know where he from, but wherever he from, I don't know if he knows what
He
solid really
wasn't.
is.
He ain't from the same cloth, man.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't
That's a
finna go
different
down.
cloth. He
Yeah,
from a different cloth.
yeah.
Bro, if I was him, I would, bro. Other rappers would ignore that. If they felt higher than bro, they'd either diss him back or be like, man.
If he said that, you just can't play with that, man. And I remember, shout out Vic. What's my man name?
You can't play with that. That's not
What's
funny.
What's homie from Chicago that challenged Act on the show when he had it with Joe
Vic
Budden?
Mensa.
Yeah, shout out to him for doing that.
Word up, man. But nah, on another level though, we're not gonna end with that, man. Check for Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Check for Lil Baby. He's not your run of the mill Atlanta rapper. Listen to what this man is saying. Listen to what he's an intelligent guy, man. On the first song, Real Spill, he say, man, he had to put down the drugs and guns. I had to stop thinking simple. You know what I'm saying? He elevated.
Yeah.
Listen to the man.
Yeah.
Listen to the man. Moving on,
man. It's spooky season, man. Let me.
I ain't no mask or nothing, man.
Hey, it's Halloween season, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that.
I don't have nothing, man.
It's cool, man. We finna get real spooky right now. I might change my lighting on my camera or something, G. So, when I was a kid, every year we would watch Halloween movies. And one of my favorite movies as a kid was Halloween. This murderous guy in this white mask. Bruh, Halloween 2, when he was in the hospital, man, that was a good one. So anyhow,
I'm about to watch Halloween 2, matter of fact, to do on the review joint.
Bruh, I'll be tapped in for that one. So hopefully the final installment has happened. Halloween Ends drop. We're gonna do a quick review for it. I don't know if y'all watched it, but if you haven't watched it, this is gonna be spoiler-ish. So yeah. Hopefully they done, because I don't know what the hell they was doing with this one. I'm gonna keep it to 30 seconds and I'll be done. I don't understand a lot of what was happening on Halloween Ends. I don't understand the how Jamie, like you said on your review, this guy who made a mistake and killed the kid, how this chick, Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode's granddaughter was super for this guy. She was all falling in love for him as he's turning into this, killer. He comes in contact with Michael Myers. Michael Myers sees something in his eyes, and he's like, "You wanted me. I'm not gonna mess with you." You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell was happening there.
Weird.
Just a lot of looseness in the plot. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what is happening? Shout out Jamie Lee Curtis, though. I'm gonna forever be a fan. You are
Yeah,
great.
for sure.
True Lies, I loved you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The bedroom scene in the hotel. Hey, all that
Great,
kind of
great work. Great actress. Great
yeah.
actress.
But yeah, man, this is of the newer ones. This is my least favorite,
For
easily,
sure.
easily. You
Easily.
go.
Yeah, man. So I'm a fan of movies. I'm a fan of horror movies. I really got into horror movies in college. When I saw this dude do his like dissertation was on horror movies. And I'm like, dang, G, you really broke that down. So I started to like him even more. But as far as Halloween though, and Halloween Kills, I did review it briefly on the Luella Cole page for the Luella Cole 1 minute movie reviews. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. Shout out my girl Naomi, my wife's cousin, my cousin Naomi. She liked the movie. She liked the movie, which was very mind-boggling, as a matter of fact. I felt. I didn't understand now you were telling me, we were talking about this a couple days ago, and you were telling me that there in one of the Halloween movies, there was a moment when Michael Myers looked into someone's eyes and like gave them some energy of some type. You look like the Unabomber, G.
Unabomber / I am now Kamal Kiddo for the Luella Cole for the movie reviews. Go ahead.
On the real,
Let's
G.
yeah. Hey, we got to get our movie back. Let's do it.
All right. As I review this, all right, for sure. So check it. So this man is like looking into the dude's eyes, and now he's done sent him. Okay, let me start like this. In the opening scene, when the kid gets killed, I was totally taken off guard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whoa, this is about to be crazy. And then the opening, all of these new Halloween openings have like some different sequence with the pumpkin.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that sequence, the opening sequence with the pumpkins like busting open and it's a new pumpkin. And then it busts open again, it's a new pumpkin. And I remember it because it was dope. I like that. That was dope. But then the movie itself, you got this kid that gets out of jail, and after killing a kid by accident, and he sees Michael Myers, and Michael Myers don't kill him because he sees something in him, and he gives him his energy. All right, that already blew me because in the first one and in the second one of this new Halloween series, they don't do that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Myers came in contact with mad people. You know what I'm saying?
Smoke their ass.
Yeah, and straight like, but me, Halloween Kills is my favorite right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a slasher movie.
Yeah.
But then it's like Laurie Strode. People are harassing her in the town because they feel like because Michael Myers they feel like she brought Michael Myers there.
Yeah.
Or back. And it's like, bro, if you Laurie Strode, why you ain't leave the town, G? Why you ain't leave the town?
Yeah.
Aren't you traumatized by now, G? Your daughter is dead. Your son-in-law, your friends, they're dead. Why you ain't left? But you feel some type of solid. You ain't scared every Halloween. You ain't scared every Halloween, G. That
Yeah.
joint is bugged out to me. It's been 4 years and Michael Myers been chilling. Michael Myers been chilling.
Yeah.
In a hole, in a sewer, underneath
Met,
Haddonfield, Illinois, G.
meditating and shit, getting his Zen Buddhist
They
shit
doing
on.
whatever. He ain't been coming out, but none of the Halloweens.
Down there reading self-help books and shit.
But he come out this Halloween, and it's not him, bro, that he transferred his energy to, beat him up and took his mask. He got beat up by a kid. Got his mask took, and now the kid is going around killing like he Michael Myers, G. What?
With no
What,
real.
G?
Yeah.
He got beat up by this kid. Michael Myers, G? Michael Myers got beat up by this kid, took his mask, and now he going around killing people like he Michael Myers.
Yeah.
What, G? I'm so confused. There was a lot of elements about the movie that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I like the radio hosts throughout the beginning of the movie, and they got like this radio theme going. I like that joint.
Yeah.
I was taken off guard that like dude was a douche. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they gonna kill bro. I like the small elements of like they killed him, and now this record is playing across the city.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like messed up because, you know, something's going on at the radio station. What's going on? I kind of like that. All right. You know what I'm saying? But, and then Laurie Strode's granddaughter, your father has died by the hands of Michael Myers. Your friends have died. Your mother has died by the hands of a mass murderer. Not only do you still live in the town, but you start messing with this creepy, weird guy. You're not weirded out at all by this dude.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. This just seemed not really in the realm of Michael Myers, G. This just like, G, out of the whole movie, Michael Myers killed like what, 3 people maybe? And that's I mean, he might have killed more than that, but bro, the dude he transferred his energy to killed more people than that, G.
It was 3-4 people. He killed he killed the radio host, he killed the girl.
Michael Myers kill him, or did the dude
Oh
kill
yeah,
him?
the dude killed him. Michael Myers killed the girl that took Glory's granddaughter's job. That's who he killed.
Oh yeah. So
you're probably right. I don't think he really killed anybody. Anyhow,
that's wild, G.
Let's do this. Let's do this. So we won't. Y'all go watch that joint if y'all want to. Let me just say that I look wild right.
Hey, you look like the Unabomber.
Let me just say this. So I think that one of the most underrated Halloweens, and I'm just speaking specifically about Halloween. I think Halloween H2O with Josh Hartnett and Jamie Lee Curtis is pretty good. But as far as Halloween movies, or I would say movies, really scary movies. Let me just say this because we wanted to talk about some of our favorite scary movies, people, right? This is just join me dropping every week. Transition, right? Favorite scary movies, man. I'm gonna do it like this right here. Insidious and Conjuring are both fire scary. Conjuring 1. The first time I saw that, I was freaked the hell out. Those joints are. Have you seen Conjuring, G?
I haven't. I haven't been. I'm not a big like demonic,
bro,
scary movie guy.
You have an assignment. Okay, watch one. Have you seen Insidious?
I haven't, G.
Oh my God.
I haven't. The demonic theme don't like. I like slasher joints.
Bro, Michael Myers is possessed by a demon, G. He's possessed by
Is he?
something that is evil.
He's just an evil guy.
No,
But that's different. No, that's different from The Conjuring. Like there's like demonic spirits going on. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
It's The Conjuring. It's Conjuring.
Bro. Michael Myers be slashing people with knives. What? Yes, I feel you, but
Straight
okay.
slasher movie. Straight slasher.
Death is death. Demons or bad, crazy men. You know what I'm saying? But
True.
I feel you. I feel you. G. Please watch one of those two.
Word.
It's not as bad as you think they are. They're good movies. What's the guy's name that was in Watchmen? Patrick whatever is in both of those actually. I forgot his name, but bro, you go ahead. Your favorite scary movies. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this about those though. I know that Saw is like at least one of them is directed by the dude that came up with Insidious. You know what I'm saying? And Saw is straight slasher. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like Saw 1 when I first saw it. I like Saw 2 after Saw 2 though. I was like, all right, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of good. Ain't it like Saw 5 now?
I think it's 72 Saws, yeah.
I'm kind of I saw 1, Saw 2. I'm good. I thought Saw 1 was clever. Oh, y'all got me with this. This crazy. This crazy. Okay. I'm in the middle of watching Puppet Master, as a matter of fact, which spoiler alert, I am going to be talking about this on the Llewellyn Cole joint. It's kind of whack. But as a shorty, I'm gonna watch Puppet Master 2 because I don't know which one, because one of those freaked me out when I was a shorty. I was like, yo, this is creepy. One of my favorite scary movies of all time, G, believe it or not, is Child's Play 2. Chucky 2. Child's Play 2. First of all, Chucky used to scare me, G. I was shook. But of all the Chucky, and I'm done, I ain't watched past Chucky 3, which I thought was all right. But Chucky 2, G, Child's Play 2, look, that's black people. Black people be like, Freddy, Michael Myers.
Look.
But Child's Play 2, Chucky. But Child's Play 2 is such a good movie to me, man.
Bro.
And I was so freaked out, G. It's still good. Like when at the end, like when dude gets stuck in the machine and like the eyes go in him. G, I'm like, oh, G, that's when he beat the teacher.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And I thought like I just felt so sorry for Andy, man. Andy got treated every time, G. Andy was like, dang, like this little dog was creepy, and he over here, Kobe lost no boy out there.
Bro,
G, that used to freak me out, G, every time, man. I'm like, yo, this man, how does killer know like this ancient whatever this spell to transmute his body to another babe like doll body, G. That joint was bugged out.
Oh my god. I think that's the
one
one.
of my favorite, G. Child's Play 2 is up there for me, man.
That's the one when Andy got on the bus one day. And the kid was like, and these kids was like, he walked on a bus and this kid pushed him real hard and he fell back in the seat. One day, me and my wife was watching that joint and we was super baked. And I don't know why that scene was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah, they do we dim Bella. Listen.
Damn, you know that joint.
Oh my God, dude. I am a horror fanatic. Listen here. Two of the top funniest joints ever in a scary movie, and we can be done. Child's Play 1, when his mom asks him why Chucky did what he did. He was like, Chucky said Aunt Maggie was a real bitch and got what she deserved. Then, then, then,
Oh snap!
when the mom starts to think that Chucky is really doing all this, and she's like, "You talk right now, God damn it! I'm gonna throw you in the fire!" Right? Chucky wakes up like, "You stupid bitch," and he just starts. He just starts.
Hey, Chucky is a thug, G. Chucky, when he was done, like, hey, G, when he was done acting like a dog, he will turn up on you, G.
Gee,
Every time he gonna turn up.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you those two clips separately, bro. The funniest things ever, G. Oh my god,
That's too funny. Hey, I gotta say this though, man.
do you think?
Over the pandemic, I watched all of the Freddys. I watched all of them. I watched them so much so that like I'm in the middle of writing a script and I put it at the beginning of the script, G. Freddy is so corny, G. Freddy is so lame, G.
Bro.
Freddy is lame. How is it that in every one of these movies he could shapeshift and do all of this stuff, right? But if he right in front of you and you hit him or like push him or something, he'll fall down to the ground.
Yeah.
You could run away.
Yeah.
In all of his movies, G, it really don't make no rhyme or reason sense that he could get into your dream. He could come out into the real world. He can shapeshift. He really unstoppable. You can't kill Freddy, G. You really can't kill Freddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of us could be together and we can all and go to sleep and we could all be in the same dream.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something, G. That joint with Lawrence Fishburne, I think it's part 3, The Dream Warrior, G, with Patricia Arquette.
Yeah. Yep.
That joint is hard.
Yeah.
That to me is my favorite Freddy Krueger joint, man.
Yeah.
Freddy, my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street. That joint was bugged out. Like when he like made like pull dude's veins out and made him like a puppet, G. I'm like, yo, even as an adult, I'm like, oh, snap, Joe. And made him like walk out onto the ledge. And they was looking at him like, no, oh my God, wake up. G, he had his veins, G. He had his veins. And he walked out and killed himself. I'm like, G, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this too. Child's Play 2, Freddy Part 3, one of my favorite scary movies. That's crazy. And this became one of my favorite in college. I had never seen it before college. Is Hellraiser, G.
I can't even do it.
G, Hellraiser 1 is actually a good movie.
I can't do it.
It is a good movie. It's got like serious themes going on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is a good drama.
Yeah.
And part 2 is good also, G.
Yeah.
I had never seen part 2 until the pandemic, and it is good also. I never wanted to watch it because I was always freaked out. And it is very creepy, G.
I'm good.
And the only way, like, the thing about Hellraiser, right? Dude, Hellraiser, like, Pinhead is like part of the box, but dude got the box, right? The origin of the box is almost unknown. You know what I'm saying? But dude opened the puzzle, right? And it pulled apart. And the only way he can come back together is by blood of people. So this girl, this young girl's not her father. Her father gets killed because the woman lures her father to the attic. He's
Yes.
killed, and it's more blood to help bring this guy back. You know what I'm saying? G is crazy, but it's
Bugged.
so good. G, it's a good movie. It's just a good movie.
It freaks me out too much.
Hellraiser 1, G.
Can't do it.
G. Rock with it.
No. I like I said, I'm a fan.
Now you are and you just told me. I think Hulu got a Hellraiser coming out.
Who's Hulu or Netflix? Yeah, no, I am a fan. I've seen all the Hellraisers. I just can't do it. The oh my god, they be bugged. The Cha-Cha guy, I can't do it. I'm good.
That's creepy, G.
I'm good.
Creepy.
Too traumatized as a kid. Too many nightmares. I'm good.
It's spooky season. Ooh.
Beers and bars. We'll see y'all next time, man.
Peace.